Alrighty guys, welcome back. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. Before we jump into it, got a bunch of new stuff to show you that I've gotten in the mail, as per usual. This came in, which is one of the cars we will be taking a look at today alongside this. So there's today's video. Got a couple other mini GTs as well. The green Super Silhouette S15. This is like probably the 50th one now. And then another Porsche 911 Dakar. Seems like they're kind of busting through all those as well. So we'll put those back there. A lot of tarmac works actually. These two came in. The S14 is not mine. This is for a buddy, but I thought the artwork on the box was really cool. And then I did get the 959. The red version. This is the first release of it. I was really excited for this. It looked pretty decent in like the photos, the render photos and whatnot. So figured it was worth grabbing to take a look at. It's my first Diecast 959 because Mini GT has not made one yet. But anyways, Tarmac Works. Oh yeah. So this came out a little while ago. My buddy got one. He really likes JDM stuff. And I order for both of us. He doesn't like to order stuff online for some reason. So, he got this one in and he sent me pictures of it after he got it. And I was like, yeah, that one's pretty cool. So I ended up picking one up for myself as well. And I got two more Lancia 037s. I got the Pioneer one, which is really cool. And then I also got this Bastos one, which, I bought this one from a buddy, and so it is already open, but it does have the decals in there, so I'll have to do that at some point. But yeah, two more Lancia 037s crossed off the list. I think I'm only missing 3 of them now. 2 of them are very hard to find. One of them's still retail price, so I need to pick that one up at least. And then 2 Volvo 240s. You guys can kind of tell what I've been enjoying collecting lately. It's been a bunch of Volvo and a bunch of Lancia. So, got this one. It was from 1998. Thai Group A, very cool in this like retro shell livery, and then this one in the Kamachi livery. And the reason that I thought this one was so cool is because I have one of the M3s in the Kamachi livery as well. So now it's kind of like a duo. Both raced at Macau as well, so I thought that was pretty sick. And 2 more. I got a BBR Ferrari 296 GTB in Nero Daytona. Nothing too crazy. It's kind of a bland one, but I am excited for this. Picked up a Sparky as well. Porsche 944 from the Porsche 944 Turbo Cup 1987. And this is in the Rothmans livery. And yes, it does actually have Rothmans printed on the car, which was a surprise to me. So yeah, there's that one. I'm sure I'll get around to that at some point, but there's still just so much stuff. Anyways, let's jump into these Cadillacs. So I'm going to go ahead and get them both opened up. I have a gripe with this gold one right here. The color is not even close to the real car. It was something I noticed when it got put on pre-order, and then they started getting released. I picked it up, and in person, yeah, no, it is still not even close. I was hoping it was just a problem with the pre-order, like render photo, but it is, and I mean, I guess it's sort of kind of close to the real car. I was looking at pictures before I started recording, so I've got some ready to go. But yeah, I'm hoping that this pink one is also, I'm hoping the color on it is fairly close to, and it does not look like it is at all, which is a shame. So yeah, both of these unfortunately do not have very accurate paints, which I typically don't make a big deal about it, but these models cost more money than most other models. These IMSA GTP cars are typically more expensive than just your regular release of whatever else, you know. So with the higher price, I do expect better quality and at least accurate detail. And paint is one of those details where it's like, I don't know how much worse of a thing to screw up than that. Like, okay, there's like a logo or something missing from the car, that's one thing, but a paint being like the completely wrong color is like completely different in my opinion. But anyways, let's get this all out. Stupid triangle things on the blisters. This one's actually fine. This one isn't heat pressed together, but they have started heat pressing these together. I was talking about it in the last video, the Super GT video. I was trying to get the card out of the red Arta blister, and I stabbed myself in the finger with my blade, and it bled all over my desk and all over my mouse pad. I was not happy. I made a rant on Facebook about it. But anyways, if they don't heat press them together like this, you can see, like, you can pull it apart. It's just like cut out. That's fine. Don't heat press this together. That is stupid. The giant triangle on it already looks ugly. Anyways, that's not what we're ranting about today. We're gonna rant about paint today. And I really hate when these videos end up being on the negative side, because I really do like these cars. But anyways, so let's start off with the gold one. This is Mini GT number 1004. Cadillac V-Series.R number 1. This one was from the 2024 IMSA Sebring. Cadillac Racing. There's all the info on the back. General Motors and IMSA licensing, which is good. There's all the information right there. Pretty standard box. Man, even that box color, it looks like a mustard brown. Anyways, here's the car. So we've seen this casting a lot before. In fact, I think the Cadillac V-Series.R is the GTP car that Mini GT has made the most of. I also do have this yellow one here just for kind of a comparison color-wise, and I'm seeing at least 4 more in my display case over there. So this is, I think, the 6th and 7th release. 6, 7. I think it's the 6th and 7th release of it so far, and there might even be another one that I don't have in my display case. So yeah, they've done a lot of these. So this isn't anything new. So, but all the details have looked good on them, aside from the decals, which, if you guys are not familiar with this casting, this whole thing that like goes down this back half of the car inside these like air channels, that is all just one giant decal, which is kind of a shame. And then I can't remember what else they use decals on. On this particular one, everything seems to be printed except for all this detail in here, which I guess is fine. They did do carbon fiber on this rear wing, which I don't remember seeing on the past ones. This yellow one for sure did not have it. So that's a good little improvement, a little bit extra carbon fiber. Oh, there's also carbon down here on this side skirt, and a little bit in that the sidewall right there, which this one also did not have. I like to see that. Everything on the back looks the same as the previous ones. But yeah, that carbon fiber is a really nice touch. Oh, this whole front lip is carbon fiber too. That's awesome. So I do like it when Mini GT improves the quality like that. Did they get all those details on the pink one? Yeah, all that carbon is there. So that's great. That's really great. I like to see that. So they have improved the detail of the casting by adding all this carbon fiber. Awesome. And there's a little bit on the side back here where the rear diffuser is. So that's good. Everything looks pretty, like all the details and everything look crisp on it. It's got really nice weight to it. If you guys don't have any of these are actually pretty hefty models. There's the bottom view. That whole front plate right there is carbon. So that is cool. Here's the front. Headlights look pretty good. They're not too foggy. You can see the detail back in the housing fairly well. And they also have some LEDs up here at the front too. And then more LEDs right here, that little strip, and then those little boxes down there. I think those are all LEDs. That all looks good. Cadillac badge on the front, WeatherTech box, Mobile One. All the little decals up here, well, not decals, they're prints, but all the prints up here look very good. Got the Cadillac Racing right there. Cadillac on the windshield banner. Cockpit, there's not going to be any detail or color in there. Oh, well, there's some detail, but nothing colored in there, which is fine because these windows are tiny. There's the names of the drivers right there on the roof, which is also, oh no, that's actually printed on the roof. Those aren't decals. It's just printed on the sides, I guess, where it kind of goes into that like polka dot black and then into like the black and gray. But yeah, the big fin looks pretty good. Cadillac decal or logos on both sides. Cadillac on the wing with that carbon fiber. And that might be a decal on the wing. I'm not too sure. It might be printed on. It's hard to tell sometimes, especially with carbon fiber. But typically whenever they do carbon fiber, it's always printed. So that leads me to believe that the side of the wings right here are also printed and not decals, which is awesome. Gold Mobile One logos back here, along with the Michelin Man, VP Racing, the American flag, and then I don't know what that last one is. something racing. But yeah, it looks good overall. Even though it is a decal, all the stuff back in these channels looks really good. All the striping and whatnot. It does look really good. I like these little fins that stick out right there, kind of outlined in gold. But and also the tire printing on the side looks really good as well. Michelin prints go almost all the way around. So again, that is a really good part of these models. Decals kind of suck. Not a big deal to me on this one. I'm more worried about the Super GT cars with the decals that go over the vent that sticks up. But anyways, like I was saying, this color is kind of not even close. So let me throw up some pictures of the real car. And as you can see, the real car was more of like a metallic gold. And it was like a shade or two darker than this Mini GT paint. It looked really cool. I was really excited when I first saw that they were doing it, and then I saw the color and I was like, ooh, that does not look close. And do keep in mind, this paint does show up just a touch darker with the naked eye than it does on camera. It's a little bit lighter on camera, but it's still just not even close. It should have been metallic, and it should have been darker, and it should have been more gold. This to me kind of looks like a dandelion yellow, like a dark yellow. It's not gold. It's like mustard brown, dandelion yellow. It's like, I don't know. It's just not even close paint wise. So yeah, I guess there's not really much more that I can say except that the paint is very inaccurate on this one. So, and I also did pull out this yellow one to kind of compare. When you look at the yellow one, there is a huge difference between the models. This gold one is much darker, but yeah, when you look at it next to like photos of the real car, usually Mini GT is pretty good with their paints. It's hard to replicate exact colors in 1/64 scale, but they could have at least done a little bit better than this, especially for these being, I don't know, what are these retail for? Like $15, $16, $17 now, these IMSA GTP cars. So yeah, that one's a little disappointing. Let's move on to the pink one, because it looks like this one's the same way. So again, Cadillac V-Series.R number 1 from the Petit Le Mans last year, number 1010. Kind of a cool number. And then here's all the information on the back. This one is from, wait, isn't Petit Le Mans is a IMSA race, but they have the Le Mans licensing on the back. That's kind of cool. So it's licensed by IMSA, it's licensed by Le Mans, and it's also licensed by GM. So this one's a triple banger for licensing. So that's awesome. And here's the car. Again, just like all the other ones, the details are going to be pretty much the same, except this one also does have all that really nice carbon fiber detailing on the sides, this whole front splitter, and then also on the wing, and then down here on the side of that rear diffuser. So that is really nice. Again, these liveries are all really similar. They don't change too much. As you can see, the fin that goes back is not all colorful like the gold one and a lot of the other ones are. This one's just kind of blacked out with it's just got some gray lines. It says Cadillac, nice and clean. And then this one, instead of having gold detail, looks like it has some blue detail. So on these little fins, blue detailing, and I guess that's really it. Oh, on the inside of the wings, too, is blue instead of gold. So I do like the pink and the blue color. And on paper, these models don't look bad. Like, the paints of these models do not look bad. But here's some photos of the pink one as well. And similar to the gold one, I think this one's a little bit more acceptable. But similar to the gold one, the real car looks a little bit darker shade of pink. But it's also like a metallic type of paint. It's not just matte. These are both, well, this one looks to be more of like a semi-gloss, but this one should not be matte. But yeah, this one is quite a bit off too, looking at it next to the real car. It should at least be like a metallic metal flake pink, not just like a matte glossy semi-gloss pink. So yeah, both of these are pretty inaccurate on the color, which is a shame because I was really excited for both of these. And like I said, they're still both great models. The paint is just not accurate. Not as accurate as I would like to see from Mini GT. Now, if like Tarmac Works or something released this model exactly how this is right now, I'd say, okay, Tarmac Works, it is what it is. But Mini GT, I expect better from Mini GT. So, but I mean, aside from the paint inaccuracies, and if you can look past that and just say, wow, this model is a really cool color. I like the pink. It's a really good one. They really are. Headlights look good. All the little LED details, tire printing. It all looks really good. This one does have the decals as well, but yeah, I don't know. The paint is unfortunate. I don't really know much what more to say about that, except the models are good. The paint, not so much. So yeah, I don't know. For the price, I think that's something that Mini DT should try to do a bit better on. But I'll leave you guys with that. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the paints. Am I just overreacting about it, or is it a good thing that I'm trying to advocate for higher accuracy for this price point? Because if these were like $12 models like some Mini DTs are, maybe I wouldn't complain. But these are starting to get up towards that $20 price range, which is a lot of money for one Mini DT. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about it. I'll catch you in the next one.